Now, this is another review that's 2 weeks late. Well, not, it's more like a week late. I saw the Heretic, a movie I really wanted to see that I blanked on Hugh Grant's name when I was doing a review for the Substance, when I said that was like one of the only movies that was, the Heretic was one of the only the movies coming up that I was really excited for. And Hugh Grant is really fucking good in this movie. Sophie Thatcher, I recognize her face, but I don't think I've really ever seen any of the projects she's been in. Chloe East. Some people said when you look up her IMDb, she was in the Fablemans, and you were like, who did she play in the Fablemans? And like, oh, she played Steven Spielberg's girlfriend that he didn't really have in high school, but he put in the movie because fuck it. The Fablemans is a good movie, but man, that's I don't know. I think it's a good story. It didn't really make money, but you know, who fucking cares? It's Steven Spielberg. It was Paramount. They can afford it. But yeah, she was in the Fablemans. So I have seen something she's been in before. And they were all this movie moves really, really, really like quick. And it all works. Like the pacing, like from boom, 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 like they're walking around town, they're trying to get people to join the LDS church. I think that's what they just like to be called the LDS church now. So they're trying to get people to join the LDS church, and then they go to the Hugh Grant's character's house, and because he said he was interested in learning about the LDS church, and they get to talking to him, and like even from like the first conversation, you can tell like he's like talking to them, but like he's trying to like get to know more, like really like he's testing them, like they're trying to get. Like, he's trying to convince them of something that they're trying to convince. You know, like, they're supposed to be trying to convince him or encouraging him to join something, but it feels like it's going the other way around. Like, he's testing everything they're saying, you know? And it goes on like that until he gets them in the next part of the house. And then he tells them, okay, you can leave, but you got to go through one of these doors. And I think, like, the little speech he does about faith. And, like, I feel like this is, like, I really love movies that, like, I really love horror movies. This isn't really a horror movie, but it's more of a thriller. But I really like horror and thriller movies that do, like, bring religion into it, because religion is a big thing, and it can be a great tool for storytelling, you know. And I feel like sometimes, like, is there things I believe and things I don't believe? Yeah, but if I were to make a movie, I don't think that really would matter, you know. Like, I feel like there's a way to make an interesting movie where it's like the question of do you believe or do you not believe, and how will this influence every decision you're gonna make. That can be interesting all on its own. Or you can make like that movie we watched a couple weeks ago with the girl from Ready or Not, Azriel. Like, that whole movie is based off like religious stuff, and like you use that and you made such a great, wonderful movie, you know. And I feel like the Heretic, like, it's all about what you believe. You know what I mean? Right or wrong, it's all about what you believe. And they use that beautifully, in my opinion. And I think both girls, like, they really, like, I feel like Hugh Grant had some great moments of, like, monologue for himself, but I feel like, I don't even know if that's the right word, but he had, like, some great, like, scenes where he was going on and on and on, and it was, like, really compelling. But I think the girls were, like, really held their own. They both played their parts really well, especially Chloe E. She really played like this. I didn't expect her character was going to be the one that was going to be, like, alive last. I really thought it was going to be Sophie Thatcher's character. And to see her character kind of, like, not die, but, like, what she does, but, like, to go away as quick as she did. Like, I feel like they were priming her up to be, like, final girl. And maybe that's kind of was a twist. Like, they were putting so much focus on her. Like, she's kind of different from Chloe East's character. So you would think, okay, she's going to be, like, the final girl. But she didn't end up being the final girl. But overall, yeah, The Heretic was a really good movie. I really recommend it if you haven't seen it. I'm sure it's on streaming by now, because everything goes to streaming so fucking quick. You're going to hear me complain about that in my next video about Honora. But yeah, so The Heretic, I'll definitely give it an 8 out of 10. I don't got much gripes with it. Yeah, peace.